The last element I'm going to do before I head back to Character Animator is go to Illustrator. I'm going to grab these little grass bits that I drew. What I'm going to do is copy the path that I drew the grass. I'm going to paste it on its own layer and make some slight alterations using the curvature tool. So my goal with this is to have a little looping animation of grass that blows in the breeze. And I'm only going to make 3 layers, but you're welcome to cycle as many layers as you want. If you want your animation to look more fluid and realistic, then you would have more than 3 layers. You might have 5 or 10 layers with smaller increments than what I'm doing with the curvature tool. So now that I have 3 layers that are slightly different, I'm going to export these individually as a ping file. And to do that, you go File, Export, Export as, PNG, ping. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it Purple Grass Loop. One layer is saved as layer 1. Make sure you have transparent set as your background. Export layer 2. And export layer 3. Okay, we have a bunch more. All right, let's head back to Character Animator and see how we can spice up our backgrounds. I'm going to import the cycle. To do that, import cycle. Find your purple grass loop. You only need to pick one of those ping files. You need to drag and drop it over the layer that you want it to appear. So if I just threw the cycle layer onto my character and it put it in the wrong place, Character Animator currently doesn't let me reposition those layers. So it needs to be right above where you want it to be. In this case, it's right above the ground layer. Character Animator already has cycle layers as a behavior applied to it. You just need to change the attributes of whatever it is. In my case, I want this thing to loop continuously. I'm going to see what it looks like when it loops every 2 frames. I might stretch that out. Now I'm going to drop more cycle layers on. I'm going to drop more layer cycles on. I want that grass to appear at least 3 times. Reposition it. And I'm going to change the scale of it just to make it look a little bit different than the previous time I dropped the grass on. So that one was a little larger, and I changed the rotation on it. Drop one more loop of cycling grass. Once again, change the scale on both the X and Y coordinates. Let's see how it looks.